Hey vinyl community, as promised, I'm back with the second video today. I just shot my metal collection video. This is going to be my Doors collection video. Now, I have confessed to being a humongous Doors fan, so I pre-apologize that I don't have near everything I should have. That being said, though, reason I don't have that is this time. In my introduction video, I told you I'm on my 6th or 7th album, my vinyl collection. Since I started collecting vinyl when I was 12 or 13. This collection is different, though, because I'm trying to collect everything that is in at least VG++ condition. So when I do find Morrison Hotel or the Soft Parade, those are never in very good condition. So I don't have some of their albums. I have a really good collection start off, and I have a pretty decent cassette collection, but nothing real big. But like I said, I'm only accepting things that are in VG plus and near mint minus condition. So I'll just go ahead and get it started off with the only CD I have, which is the Greatest Hits. What's cool about the Greatest Hits CD is it is the only place, to my knowledge, that you could get the original unedited version of the end that was used in Apocalypse Now. This is an enhanced CD. It does have a bonus video for the Ghost song, which was, of course, music was added to later after Jim's death. And that's the only CD I have as far as the cassettes go. I have Doors' Greatest Hits. Now, on this one, I do not believe... Yeah, this one does not have the end on it. The end didn't come along until this album, which was a later issue of the Greatest Hits. If you notice, the back of the CD does look the same, but this has got the end on it and Ghost Song and Love Her Madly. Yeah, those are 3 additional songs. Next cassette I have, these are pretty sure they're not original cassettes, but they probably are issued from the 80s, if not the very early 90s, but I really think these might be from 80s. 89. This is Morrison Hotel, probably one of my favorite Doors albums. My favorite Doors song is probably Peace Frog, which you find on this. The Best of the Doors. I used to have this on vinyl. It was the Quadradisc release. I don't really, I mean, this is a good album. It's just, there's some other songs that were not put on this. And if you're going to call it the Best of the Doors, probably should have been on there. The Doors, Alive She Cried. It's from 1983. This is a portion. If you have the 2 cassette release or the dual CD release of the Doors in concert, this is a portion that is on that. The Doors Classics. This is from 85. This is a pretty good compilation because it's got My Eyes of, it's got Strange Days, Love Her Madly, Roadhouse Blues, Peace Frog. That's the only compilation I know that has Peace Frog on it, besides maybe some box sets. But, it's got Land Ho, 5 to 1, The Crystal Ship, Wild Child. Those are pretty cool. It's a pretty cool compilation. It's out of the norm because it doesn't have, Light My Fire and Break On Through. And, of course, their first album, which I do not have on vinyl yet. And all these are in amazing shape. They play like the day they were purchased. But, you know, this is probably one of the greatest rock albums in history. And I have one 7-inch. I'm not a very big 45 7-inch collector, but I bought this record store day. For one, it was to help out the Paris attack victims. And, you know, it's got a Feast of Friends on it, which is one of my favorites. And then, of course, the live, you know, version of Roadhouse Blues. And who doesn't love that? Plus, you got to love that awesome photo of Jim on the back. Now we're going to get into my vinyl. I know I spoke about Grails the other day. This is absolutely a Grail to me and pretty much any Doors fan. This is a mono copy of Strange Days, 67, sorry. I have to be very careful with this because this is like, honestly, it's in museum quality condition, but this is still in the shrink from 1967. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. The Doors, Strange Days. It is mono. However, it does have a stereo sleeve, which was very common for these Doors records. It has the stereo catalog number there, and on the front, it has the mono. Very common. The back is just as beautiful. This is a very, if you were here in person, you would understand that this is just beautiful, beautiful copy of this album. The inner sleeve, I do not keep the album in it. It does not have any splits, and it is very crisp and it is very white around the edges. Copyright 1967 across the bottom there, and that is very white. It may not pick it up in this video, but it is beautiful. And I do not let the record touch it. I have the record in a polyline sleeve. That original label. Just stunning. Vinyl is beautiful. There are a couple of scratches on it that do have significant pops, but this is a $600 record in mint condition. I paid $60 for it, and it still stays as one of, well, my favorite record in my collection is this. My wife purchased this for me on Father's Day, and I fell over. I mean, it is just absolutely beautiful. It's the one of the rarest Doors records that there are, and this one just couldn't be in better shape. This will never leave my collection. I just absolutely love it. One of the best Doors albums recorded, second to their first, and this is really cool. This is a stereo Japanese import, and it is a white label promo. Before anybody says anything, this is a bootleg. This is not a real, true Japanese promo. It is nice, stiff vinyl, probably 150 gram vinyl, but has a nice, they did a good job recreating a white label promo for the Doors. And I didn't pay next to nothing for this, and it sounds decent. And it's in nice condition, so I cherish it. The Doors, LA Woman, original first pressing. This does have the it's got a few paper scuffs on it, but it plays decent. When you take the inner sleeve out, then it's clear, of course. The cover has some issues, but I didn't give a lot of money for this. And it's got Morrison on the crucifixion. Original inner sleeve with a tear, of course, a corner tear. Well, not a corner tear, but that just actually came unfolded, I guess. But it's not. It's got a split in the bottom, but the sides are still intact. It's very nice. Sorry, guys. It'll be just a second. Put this record back in its sleeve and get on with the video. Now, this is a true white label promo, and I was blown away when I got this. I finally got a good copy of it. Every time I found a copy of this, it was just tore to shit. But this is a really nice copy, and it is absolutely live, the Doors, and it has the awesome Elektra sticker, promotion copy, not for sale. I mean, fairly decent cover. It's got some corner dings, but still very tight. Nice gatefold. The band in concert. This is a U.S. pressing. This is also another part of the CD and cassette set of the Doors in concert. This is what makes that up. And these are beautiful. Little to no scratches, just some paper scuffs. And it is 100% a radio station copy, white label promo. And I just couldn't be happier. It is a 2-record set. So here's the other one. I was really blown away to get this. And it's a pretty awesome concert, too. I've always loved it. And, of course, the Best of the Doors, later reissue, and the red and black Elektra label. It's a gatefold. Very hard to get out. Nice back cover there. So right up on the Doors, probably by Danny Sugarman, who wrote Break On Through. Is pretty much a historian on the Doors and close personal friend, I believe. I know I should probably just toss these to the side and deal with them when I'm done shooting the video, and that's what I got to do. And my last one I have to show you is this last record store day. The Doors live at the Aquarius Theater, the first performance. This is a beautiful, beautiful package. I don't know how I'm going to be able to get this out and show you, though. Yeah, it'll be fine. I had to use 2 sleeves for this, one for the vinyl and one for the cover, and I just had to tape it together. It is a numbered. This is number 7,438 out of 8,500. Right there in the corner. It is a DMC on Rhino. It's a 3 LP set. This is what the the inner sleeve looks like. This is a wonderful, wonderful sounding album. Side one has tuning, where the band is basically tuning. Jim's introduction. The songs are Backdoor Man, Break On Through, and Soul Kitchen. Side two is You Make Me Real, some more tuning. I Will Never Be Untrue. The crowd humbly request, and then When the Music's Over. Side three is Universal Mind. The crowd requests their favorites and tuning. Mystery Train and Crossroads, and Build Me a Woman, and more tuning. Who Do You Love? False Start, and then Who Do You Love? A 6-minute, 33-minute version of it. Light My Fire. The crowd requests more, and side 5 is the Celebration of the Lizard, and side 6 is a 13-minute, 57-second sound check, which is the first time ever released. And this is the first time this has ever been on vinyl. I believe it was released in 2001 or early 2000s on CD. I can't remember what year, but it was the early 2000s. And absolutely amazing. If you can still get a hold of this and you like the Doors at all, do yourself a favor and pick up a copy because it is amazing. By now, they may be a little cheaper on Record Store Day. This was $49.99, but well worth it. This last Record Store Day, I spent a little way too much money. There was a lot I wanted to get. I still need to do a Record Store Day video to show you guys what I did get. But I think it'd be fun. I got the 1969 CCR box set, and I love that thing. That's just awesome. All the packaging, everything it came with is just amazing. So I really can't wait to do RSD video for 2016. I know it's way late, but I haven't done one yet. Obviously, I didn't start my channel till after that. But let me know if you guys want to see my Record Store Day purchases. Leave me a comment below. This was fun. I love the Doors. They're my favorite band. My second favorite band, of course, you know, is Volbeat. And I could go down the list of favorite bands, but you know, Three Dog Night, Tops, one of my all-time favorite bands. You know, Steppenwolf, Metallica. I can't even honestly get into it, but that'll be for another video. All right, vinyl community. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, please hit the like button and the subscribe button if you're not a subscriber already. If you have a question, please leave me a comment. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys later.